So my name is Ken Chia. I'm actually the Head of Learning and Development for MAHTEC. One objective, we are empowering the hotelier through lifelong learning. That is our objective. SWOT is strength, weakness, and threat, opportunity. You're using very much in any organization, and you want to dive deeper inside and see how can we actually master it. See, this is a SWOT analysis to action. It's all about strength. It's all about weaknesses. How you use it, not only by putting down your strength and weaknesses, understand yourself. That SWOT analysis comes with another small box formula they call addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. How do we use it? Every human being, for sure, we have our weaknesses, for sure, including myself. Remember the formula. Make sure you have a subtraction inside that weakness box. You have to slowly using the subtraction, how to subtract, how to minus out. So when you have threats, that box, what you need to add in the formula, you divide it. When it's a big threats to you, break down into smaller item first. When you break down into smaller item and then attack it one by one, you will become to discover your opportunity for sure. When you discover your opportunity, multiply. Then strengths. When in a strength box is addition. BYD is just only a battery manufacturer. You know their car called BYD in China back 20 years ago, nobody want to buy. BYD is considered one of the lowest category of the car, only in the third tier city. When you drive a BYD, people will laugh at you. So what is BYD today now? BYD in China, they call Biyadi. But BYD now in the whole world, you will rock Tesla. You will shock Tesla. Maybe the revenue is not as good as Tesla, but the numbers of distribution, the numbers of cars distributed into the world, Tesla will cry. You know, when Tesla set up his Tesla plant in Shanghai 10 years ago, that is the first threats that become opportunity for BYD. Now you understand. China using that SWOT already. See, BYD today is the classic example. They turn the threats, divide into smaller part and do a division and put it to the opportunity. Another classic example, Huawei. You know, those days in like Intel chips is like the world #1. AMD chips, AMD second class. Jangan main. Now AMD chips, what? One of the successful and most visionary leader is a female Chinese from Taiwan, not mistaken, is the CEO of AMD now. And she have transform the AMD chips. And now AMD have, I tell you, is like, wow, it's another BYD. AMD is so fast moving out. Huawei also a classic example. They come out, they have their own chips. And everybody heard about recently very hot. NVIDIA also another chip company. You laugh at NVIDIA, you laugh at AMD, you laugh at Huawei. Huawei now is the largest in China in terms of your cloud services, in terms of your chips, in terms of your data, in terms of your AI. Back-end AI, you need a lot of deep learning. Deep learning is all using chip. All the chip developed by Huawei, NVIDIA, and AMD. From the tracks that see, they divert it into smaller part and they do division and they move on to the opportunity. And now when the multiplication is like a bomb, the whole world is flooded with BYD cars. And the whole world, all the gadget is installed with AMD chips, NVIDIA chips, and Huawei chips. So they actually convert the threats and weaknesses to the strength, to the opportunity. The 4 boxes are so useful, right? With that small formula at the side. These 2 days program are using a lot of SWOT-driven, SWOT theory, Dale Carnegie model, which is very famous on the change management. Another leadership model is John Maxwell. These 2 days program, I use very much SWOT, Albert Humphrey. I use Dale Carnegie model, and I use John Maxwell for leadership, 4 level of leadership skills. I use a lot of their understanding. Dale Carnegie model is famous of emotional change. That's why resilient leadership also touch on emotional intelligence in resilient leadership. We'll talk about resilient. #1, your mind wellness, mental health. #2, emotional intelligence. You're going to push it up. Dale Carnegie also address it. Behavioral change. After your behavioral change, then you become your habit. After become your habit, that's called what we do. Behavioral change is what we do, the action. Then only after emotional change, behavioral change, then performance change. Performance will come automatically. Performance change is what you get. What you get after you do your emotional change, your behavioral change is what you get come to you. That performance change will come to you. This 2 days program also will have a lot of theory and model from John Maxwell 5 level of leadership. People follow you because of your position. Let's say you are the GM of the hotel, they follow you. People follow you because you are the GM. Is they have to. They have no choice. And people follow because they want to. It's because of the permission. What permission they have? Relationship. Nobody in this world can do without relationship. Relationship is very, very important because if you have the relationship, you will get an automatically of engagement. Like people follow you because of what you have done for the organization. People development. People development is called reproduction. People management is that they need to know how much you care about them. Then only they want to follow you and they want to deliver. Do not ask how much company can do for you. Always ask the question is how much I can contribute to the company. I want to share with you that this is one of the phase 2 impact study that they have done. And all our training program in MAHTEC, we are actually curated and skilled towards to the impact study or HRD Corp ASEAN skill, and also Talent Corp, the impact study of AI, digitalization, and green economy. We are basing from the Talent Corp, HRD Corp, Tourism Malaysia. What is their study and what is their survey and what is their result that require the requirement? The objective of this impact study is to understand the AI, the digitalization and green economy of Malaysian workforce, to identify the skills, the training programs, and the pivoting of strategies required to address the impact. See, in demand specific, they put into the report the top 10 in demand basic skill. You can read cognitive skill, communication, critical thinking. That's why communication is very important. And digital, of course, digital fluency. In demand specific skill in relation to AI, digital, and the green. Moving forward, next 3 to 5 years, big data analytics, cloud computing, data engineering, data management, data visualization, data storyboarding, network security, eco design, sustainable business. All these are in demand in the next 3 to 5 years. What are the basic skills that are essential for managerial role? Then the advanced AI and digital skill found in ICT sector will be your narrative design, product development, application integration, emerging technology synthesis. So this is actually a study from the Talent Corp. Just completed last month for the leaders. This is a very good guideline. What you need to prepare for the next 3 to 5 years. Mr. Gobind Singh, our digital minister, just announced it in 21st of January 2025. Total 650,000 jobs were likely affected by AI in the next 3 to 5 years. The tech transformation, everybody using AI, automation, contactless services, ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, DeepSeek, a lot of AI tools we are using nowadays. Be it even your iPhone, you call Siri also, that is the AI tools, Now, in terms of experience economy, it's a shift from service to the memorable, curated experience. Because service is never enough anymore. Disneyland already believe that service is not called service. It's not called customer service. They already believe the experience economy. Anybody walks into the Disneyland, you will experience that journey, they call it, the journey of Wonderland. You walk inside, every employee is on the stage, on the theater. They believe themselves is part of the Disney ambassador. And they want to create that experience. The experience always is to live longer. It's a lifelong experience. Every Disneyland, Disney World employee serve from the heart. That's what we call experience economy. When only you serve from your heart, that we call it experience. When you serve from your head or your hand, it's a service you deliver to the customers. It's not an experience. Experience is have to become from the heart. How to do the emotion change? You have to touch people's heart. Then people will more openly share with you what it's all about. Their feeling, their expectation. That is all from the heart.